What's going on, champs and champions? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, we'll be talking about a lot of leaked changes that are going to be happening to the Fortnite island throughout this entire season, so stuff to expect within the next update or next few updates. But firstly, I've heard your guys' complaints. You don't want to see the Santa hat, right? I completely understand the complaints, and you know what? They are valid, so for today's YouTube video, I've decided I would show you what is actually underneath the Santa hat, so here we go. That's right, another hat hides within the hat. So I hope you guys are ready to dive into everything you need to know about the brand new Fortnite news that recently came out regarding just everything happening within the next few updates with the Fortnite island. And there are some pretty interesting changes here. So firstly, the spot that I'm at right now, the No Sweat Insurance building, is going to be leaving Tilted Towers and it'll be floating around to different spots on the Fortnite island. The reason we know this, and we actually have images to show you guys of this, is because of the fact that one of the people who was an environmental artist for Fortnite this season had posted onto ArtStation, showing some of the stuff they worked on for this season, and in the images they had posted, we can see what is some upcoming changes, some places that aren't in the right spot, which kind of hints at, hey, this is stuff that we'll be expecting to see throughout the season. We can expect to see things, moving around to different spots, but of course it's not just this actual No Sweat Insurance building that'll be moving. Now, firstly, it does make sense for it to move because, you got this platform down here lifting it off the ground, and it really just, I could see it moving, right? I could get exactly how it will move, but also we shouldn't be expecting it to be something that will, move during a match. It'll be something that, happens during downtime, or just randomly gets enabled one day and just kind of, poofs to the next location without any live movement aspect to it. However, that is not the only location that's going to be moving, right? So this right here, the giant No Sweat Insurance location, that's not the only thing that'll be moving due to these balloons. Because if you guys know, all the way over at Luxurious, I'm just going to call it the Luxury Lazoon. The Lazoon? Okay, well, I can't talk again. This is a common theme here. I just can't speak. But the location over there, the giant place, the Luxurious Lagoon, whatever you want to call it, that has the pirate ship, that pirate ship is also said to be moving in the near future, with images showing it all the way over on the opposite side of the map, all the way over here in the Cloudy Condos area. So yeah, we can expect to see some major changes just throughout the season, where certain POIs and stuff will start moving around and really changing up where you want to drop at, if you want those vaults, if you want certain loot or whatever, or if there's just a spot that you want to drop at normally, because I know some people have already started taking the little hot air balloons into account and being okay, I want to move to this spot, I want to rotate here after I start off at a certain location so that I'm able to actually get to the hot air balloon and eliminate all the people or whatever, get to the next area I want to go as soon as possible. So, it's going to be some dynamic changes that happen throughout the season. On top of that, we should also still be expecting the chrome on the right side to start taking over more and more of the island. So what I think's going on here, right, is that what the Epic Games is doing, and kind of the storyline wise what's happening here, is buildings like No Sweat Insurance, the pirate ship, and everything else are lifting themselves off of the ground in order to avoid being turned into chrome. Because if the chrome can't touch you, the chrome can't actually turn you into chrome or anything like that. So I have a feeling that throughout this season, we're going to be seeing Epic Games doing a lot more stuff, where a lot more buildings and whatnot end up getting that little hot air balloon attached to them, whether through the No Sweat Insurance company or something else, because No Sweat Insurance has been known to do similar things before whenever a big, environmental event would happen on the Fortnite island. So, for example, in the past when, the island was getting flooded and everything, tons of buildings actually got their own little, rafts or whatever, so that they were able to still stay alive and, survive the giant flooding. And then those rafts went away. No Sweat Insurance was always a gimmick that was always there to help protect the island from all the wild natural disasters that do happen to it. So I feel that they're going to continue that theme, and that these hot air balloons are going to become more and more common as we see the island get more and more affected by that chrome era. Now, in one of the images someone over on Twitter actually spotted, they mentioned that it looks like some of the buildings over at Coney Crossroads look like they've actually moved around, right? They look like they've actually gone up a little bit higher than normal. So we're going to go ahead here, get on the actual hot air balloon, and we're going to go over to Coney Crossroads to kind of get a before and after. Okay, so we're over here right now, and yeah, that building in the top right, in the images of the upcoming environment changes and stuff like that, where we can see the pirate ship, it appears that this little house is actually expanded upwards So that is a interesting little change, because right now, yeah, none of these buildings are expanded upwards at all, so we should be seeing a lot more than just air balloons happening, because maybe some houses, like maybe this one, for example, might not be insured by No Sweat Insurance, so they have to make their own defenses, and their own defense is just, build upwards, because, as long as you go higher and higher into the sky, the chrome has to go further and further to actually reach your establishment. So that's going to be something that we're going to be seeing happening throughout the season, but it's very interesting to see that these got leaked via just, an artist showing off some of the stuff they've worked on for this season in Fortnite, and how Epic Games hasn't taken this down before, because the thing with these leaks, right? The thing with these particular things, well, I guess these particular images, is that in the past, whenever something like this that is upcoming content has been shown on ArtStation, it was taken down. Like, Epic Games requested the company or whatever to take down the post or hide certain images that showed upcoming stuff. However, it's been like a whole entire day now, and all of these images, I checked, are still available on the ArtStation post, which will be linked in the description down below. So yeah, if you want to investigate all of those images, feel free to, go ahead and look at everything Epic Games has got going on, because there's probably even more stuff that people haven't spotted from this. However, in case you don't want to go to another website, I'll go ahead and show all the image in a little like slideshow to form on screen right now. There's around 10 to 14 images, and some of them are the same location, just, with nighttime or different time, light settings, stuff like that. So that's all that's really happening there, but it still gives you a generalized overall view of what all the changes on the Fortnite Island are and what we could be seeing. I know some of the other stuff that I've noticed personally is that it appears that one of the gas stations is actually being held up by the balloons. So it's going to be nice to see just entire gas stations being lifted up into the sky to avoid this chrome effect that's, inhabiting everything. So with that said, hope Champs and Chambettes got your theories running wild, and I will see you guys next time with another YouTube video. Peace out.